All right, folks, as promised, I am getting up to speed with Light No Fire. I've already watched the trailer. I'm not going to do a reaction video around that because we've kind of watched it and seen it before in a couple of places, and I've talked about it in some other videos. But I am at the website this morning, and this is what I wanted to dig into because I don't know enough about this game yet, other than what I've just seen in the trailer, and I know that it's the next game from Hello Games that's coming. That's got tech that they're importing into No Man's Sky, which is the reason I got into No Man's Sky was because I saw what they were doing here, and I went, "This looks badass." They're updating No Man's Sky to look more like this and to have these elements. I need to know more. Like, show me more, tell me more. So that's what got me into No Man's Sky. So now that we've done a couple of weeks of No Man's Sky and we're, 50 hours into the game and we're having lots of fun and I'm learning all these things, it's time for me to actually take the time to get myself up to speed on all things related to Light No Fire, which is an announced game. I believe it was announced around Christmas time of last year. And so like what, 8 months ago, something like that. And it is something I don't think it's coming out this year. I think, as some people have estimated, next year sometime. There's no actual date yet. They do have a Steam page, which I've already popped on over to wishlist. Um, and they have a press page here which I want to read through because this is what I want to get up to speed on, is all this kind of stuff right here. So let's just read through all of this so that I can understand what they're building with Light No Fire and start to follow along with the development of this because I'm super excited. I'm really having a lot of fun in No Man's Sky, and this is absolutely something it was on my radar before, and now it has become a must-play game. It just looks and sounds amazing. So, developer, Hello Games, release date to be determined, platforms to be determined. If I had to guess, it's going to be everything, just like it is for No Man's Sky. Says Light No Fire is a game about adventure, building, survival, and exploration together, set on a fantasy planet the size of Earth, which brings the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox. When they say the size of Earth, I wonder if they mean the literal size of Earth, because part of what is impressive about No Man's Sky is the procedural tech that goes into generating the galaxies and the star systems and the quadruple quintillion bajillion planets that you can go visit. And it's very interesting to think about a singular location where you focus everything on the exploration on one planet. So that sounds really intriguing to me to find out what they're doing with this. It says features. Hang on, I gotta check. Oh, Chris is just reacting to one of my messages I sent her. Says a multiplayer Earth. Carve a life together. Beat players from across the globe, build a life, explore and survive together, construct persistent buildings and communities, or strike out alone to discover the world for others. Okay. Procedural Earth, a truly open world with no boundaries at a scale never attempted before. That's marketing speak right there. Be careful, guys. It got you in trouble with, with your No Man's Sky, I remember that much. A massively varied and dense planet filled with immersive biomes, unique enemies, and valuable resources to discover. Fantasy Earth. Light No Fire presents you with an ancient Earth to uncover, one where you're not the hero. It's thick with lore, mystery, and a constant fight for survival, and it's inspired by the adventure, charm, and imagination that we love from classic fantasy. Every mountain can be climbed, and below them lie endless vistas, oceans, and continents perhaps none have ever seen before. Who will climb the tallest mountains? Who will find the deepest sea? Set sail across vast oceans and rivers, ride wild beasts through fantastical landscapes, fly dragons over undiscovered landscapes. They just said set sail. So that implies that we're going to get some type of ship structure that we're going to be able to use to sail across the open seas as well as rivers, it says. We've seen the wild beasts. Those are in the trailer. Um, this is their icon, which kind of looks a little similar to what they've got for um, No Man's Sky. An independent game developer based in Guildford, Unity. So they are independent. I was asking that question the other day, if they were independent or owned by a corporation. A small team that likes to think big or likes to make big things. Um, Okay, so we can extrapolate some stuff from this. Let's take a look at the full scale images. So we see like a humanoid looking thing, something with bunny ears, something with like maybe horns, and then another one that I'm not sure what it is yet. Could be an elf type, I'm not sure. Um, I mean, this looks absolutely amazing. Um, We're chopping down trees. We're carrying lumber back. We got mountains in the back. Look at the diversity of the ground clutter. That's just breathtaking. So we got 3 screenshots. Those are the 3 that are up, which you can download and use for content. There's the announcement trailer. Let's go ahead and watch this really quick because there's a few things I noticed keying off of this. Persistent buildings and communities. So that means that they can't be destroyed if they're persistent. It says you can also strike out alone to discover the world for others, which sounds interesting. I'm not sure what that means. An ancient earth to uncover. There's lore, which we're probably going to uncover in environmental storytelling mode. I wonder if there's going to be quests like they have in No Man's Sky, or if they're going to just do environmental. Sail across the ocean. Do they show ships in this? Let's go watch this video. As my old backwoods internet struggles to load it. A multiplayer Earth, procedurally generated. Skeletons, baby. Oh, hang on. That's that right there. Come on, guys. Are you seeing this right here? Like, this is one of the coolest things I've seen in this trailer so far. Like, look at that view right there. What is that structure, guys? I need to know more. I need to know what exactly is this. Please tell me more. So this looks a lot like No Man's Sky because we got the new underwater tech with the World's Update, Part 1. I love this right here where this structure is getting thrown up. That's cool. That's cool. Look at that building already built. Little combat flashes with the multiplayer. So one thing I want to know right away, because I play first person in No Man's Sky. It looks like the exact same tech as the ships. We've just replaced dragons with moving wings, but it still has a very static. If you watch the way that it jumped off the ground, it looked exactly like the way that the ships launch in No Man's Sky. So they're probably using the same. It looks like they're using the exact same tech here, just with different overlay. But I want to know if we can go first person in this game, because that's one of the things I love about No Man's Sky is the fact that I can go between the two. So I'd love to know more. Hang on. Stop. There are boats. Do you see the boats down there? There are definitely boats down there. I wonder if those are the vessels they talked about being able to use to sail the rivers and look, there's one right there. That's a little ship. So are these the starter ships that you're going to be able to sail? And look over here behind my big head. Somebody's got a little dock with a ship on it. There's totally a little ship right there at the edge of this little peninsula isthmus thing with a house built there. This is kind of like we've got multiple people having, and there's another one right here. There's a little building on the edge and a little ship there. So these are the beginnings of the vessels that you can build. I'm assuming these have got to be like the starter boats, you know. That looks good, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like the floating whatever that is up there, man. I can dig it. Oh, that's cool. Torches. Oh, some sort of a structure. Hold on, we got all sorts of stuff here. This looks like some sort of a robot creature that's like hunched over, leaning forward, and that's the face right there. And then behind me, this is obviously like, it shows a moon, which I'm assuming is moonlight. And then there's like a bar. I don't know what that all relates to. The length of your torch and everything. Oh, it is a creature. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, it totally looks up. These are the mounts, or some of the ground mounts. Wow, that looks really cool. We've got the bunny creatures kneeling down. So this is probably related to some sort of storyline quest. There's a door. This looks absolutely breathtaking. Oh, who's that? Is that like an ogre? Look at this guy. I always forget to turn that off when I'm recording. Thanks for the follow. That right there, we need to know more. Yeah, we saw this earlier. I'm stoked, guys. Like I need to know more. Obviously, there's a lot going on here. Information overload. It doesn't look like I would have to go do some digging, but I don't know that I don't know that they've done any press for this yet. Have they? Interviews or anything like that? They just teased it last Christmas, and then I'm assuming we'll get another update later this year. After they finish up with the World's updates for No Man's Sky. Really excited about this game. Can't wait to play it. Would love to know more. So if you guys have got some reliable sources where I can go find if they've done any sit-down interviews or not, I don't want like leaks. I'm looking for official Hello Games staff who have sat down to talk about Light No Fire. If there's any other videos that have been done, I would love to find those. Feel free to share those with me. YouTube's a little cranky about that sometimes, so if you want to just give them to me directly in Discord, you can do it that way. Just DM me. But I'm looking forward to knowing more about Light No Fire as I continue my No Man's Sky adventure and learning more about Hello Games as a developer, because I am, you had my attention and now it's undivided. Daily streams here and on Twitch at 11 a.m. Central. Lots of games get played on the channel, so hopefully we'll see you in all of them. Don't forget the Discord, Patreon, and all the socials. Until next time, everybody, stay safe and happy gaming.